Today I'm going to compare what's in this bag with what's in this bag. Hello YouTube, my name is Matt Spa and I am a photographer, videographer, and proud father of two in Atlanta, Georgia. The purpose of today's video is to contrast and compare a couple of small beauty dish style collapsible light modifiers. One of these I've used for years, and one I recently purchased as part of my reevaluation of all my equipment that came after my change from Canon to Sony. A large majority of my business is headshots, both corporate and performing artists. In most cases, it's much easier for me to pack a small kit and go to their office or theater location than it is for them to try to all come to my studio, plus it saves me having to clean up the place. Enter my favorite softbox modifier for that kind of job. It is the Westcott Rapid Box Octa 26. This thing has been a workhorse for me. It is very lightweight, very portable. It comes with this diffusion panel that goes on the outside. You've got a nice silver reflective interior, and then the hole, of course, where your speed light goes through. The bracket is included. It is attached to the softbox. All of this folds up very nicely, and you've got your cold mount shoe right here. There's a couple of things I don't like about it. One, if you wanted to get the reflector dish that goes inside to make this a proper beauty dish, you had to buy it separately. It is speed light only. I cannot attach this to any other light source, but it's a dedicated piece of gear, so that's just kind of how it goes. When this breaks down, which it does, you have to remove this, and you have to keep up with the screw. But this thing just releases from the middle, pops out. The bracket unscrews. This little piece here simply folds up, simply. This folds up inside, and everything fits nicely in a relatively small case. But when I went shopping, I ran across Glow, which I think is Adorama's proprietary brand of goodies, and part of it was this Easy Lock series. This is the Easy Lock 25 Beauty Dish Silver. It's a not substantially bigger, but bigger unit. It has a little bit more rugged case, but there's a whole lot of things that come in this slightly more rugged case that made this a very attractive option for me. This is the Glow 25-inch beauty dish, so technically it's an inch smaller, but it offers a number of things. This just pops into place, just like the Octabox. This has 16 ribs instead of the 8 that you find on the others, so it's a little bit more rounded. The reflective dish is included. One drawback is you can only insert it down. So if I put this in, it goes like so. I do not have to keep up with the screw, which is, for me, a great benefit. A few things come with this that make it super attractive for me. One, this, which is a snap-in diffusion material that can go on the inside with a little bit of extra diffusion over that hot spot in the center. The diffusion material that goes in the front of this is a standard Velcro edged, pops in like so. Because the diffusion material does not wrap around the outside, you can put a grid in here, and this includes the grid. It's a very nice sturdy grid to tailor the fall off that's happening. This unit is significantly deeper than the Octabox, which I believe I put away. Yes, I did. But you will get a little bit more focused light out of this in general. One substantial difference between these two is that this includes no bracket for mounting, which the Westcott does. So the Westcott is all in one. Add your speed light, go shoot your photos. With this, you have an S mount, Bowen's S mount, which for me was a very attractive option. If you want to use this with a speed light, which is what I normally do on site, you've got to purchase the Glow S-type bracket. It gives you a clamp style mount that will grab the head of your speed light. There's rubber on both sides of this. It's a very substantial bracket, but it is an additional purchase. If I'm going to discount the Westcott for making you buy the deflector dish, I would have to say something on this. But not everybody's going to use this with a small light source like that. So it may not be that big a deal. This is cheap. I think it was $14. Links to all of this will be in the description below. So what this allows me to do is I can use this with video lights, I can use this with speed lights, I can use it with mono lights. It's got a little bit more flexibility to it than I feel like the Westcott had, but the Westcott is very purposefully designed. So final thoughts and a wrap up. The Rapid Box obviously is on Craigslist, so it's going bye-bye. The flexibility of the glow, the fact that I can put a grid on it, the additional layer of diffusion, even though I had to buy a bracket to put my speed light in it, it's just a more versatile piece of kit for me, and it's not that much bigger or bulkier. So anyway, that's my 2 cents on these small light modifiers. I hope this was educational and informative, maybe even entertaining. If it was, give me a thumbs up and a like and a subscribe and ring my bell and tell 2 friends. If you have experiences with small light box modifiers like this that you'd like to share, drop me a comment down below. If there's specific content or things that you would like me to tackle in this format, drop me a comment down below. Until next time, thanks for watching.